Hey guys, so today is May 28th, 2020, and I know it looked terrible, but I just wanted to capture the first moment that I've really been considering doing the whole fostering thing. And I just wanted to, kind of get some of my thoughts out there that I actually just watched this YouTube video of this couple who adopted this child from China, and they ended up rehoming him because he had a lot of disabilities and they just thought it was too hard, after 3 years of having him. And it really broke my heart, and it made me want to be there for children, who don't have, I guess, like the privilege that a lot of us have of just coming out into this world and just having bio parents and living that normal life. And I say, like us, as if that was me, but that actually wasn't me. I was adopted internationally from Vietnam at a young age, and and it was a lot of hard work. It was a lot of adjusting. It was very tough. I was 6 years old when it happened, so it wasn't exactly the easiest thing in the world. But I wanted to make this video because I wanted to be able to look back and remember, just what I was thinking the day I decided to do this. And I've really just kind of come to terms with the fact that I want to help. I've always wanted to do this. I've just never been able to figure out, I guess, how I was going to do it, or if I was ready, or if I was strong enough. But I feel like I am. I've always felt in my heart that this is what I wanted to do. And I just wanted to document this because I am choosing today that this is what I want. That I want to help a child. Not because I have some savior complex, not because I just want to feel good about myself. I want to be able to help a child with the understanding that I have now about what it feels like as a child who's moved around. That I want to be able to be there, be that person that someone can trust and just really, understand. I feel like a lot of people who go into fostering don't understand what it's going to be like, so they get kind of frustrated or confused, or they feel too stressed out about it. And I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm deciding that I'm going to do it. So I know I look crazy right now, but I feel so compelled to say all of this and do all of this that I don't even care what I look like right now, which is crazy for me, actually. But the reason why I want to start this YouTube channel and why I want to really talk about this journey that I'm going to be making is because I'm hoping to be able to create awareness, to be able to make the process of fostering and then, adopting, if that comes later. I just want to make that process transparent for people. I feel like the reason that people don't want to foster, or people say they're going to and then don't do it, is because they're afraid of how stressful it's going to be. They're afraid that things are going to come in the way, they're going to be too hard. They're afraid of just the children. They're afraid of everything. And I feel like people have good intentions. They want to do it, but just not really knowing what the process entails is what's preventing them from doing it. And I hope that by making this YouTube and by just showing my process the whole way through, that people get a good idea of what it's like and that they'll be more open to doing it. Because right now, in any state that you're in, there are more foster children, there are available foster homes, which means that a lot of people say they're going to do it, but they don't do it. And the people who do it, it's awesome, but there's just not enough space. You know what I mean? So I feel like if this creates awareness and more people are open to fostering, then I feel like that would be really great for the foster care system, because I do feel like we need more people to do it. And I'm not even saying that I haven't thought about not doing it, even though in my heart I've always wanted to, because you always have that fear. You don't know what it's going to be like. And I'm not gonna lie and say that I know what it's going to be like, but I know that I want to do it, and I know that I want to help. And I want to be able to document this journey for you guys, so you guys know that it's okay and that you can do it no matter how hard it gets, because it will get hard. It will be hard. But if you have good intentions and you have a good heart, then you can do it. And I feel like this is so important to do for those children. And if you want to make a difference, then you're going to consider doing this. So a little bit about me. My name is Kari, and I'm 24 years old. I am documenting this journey so that other people will become more aware of the process of fostering and actually go through with it and do it. I want people to not be afraid of it. I don't want them to be afraid of the system, of the children, of anything. I want people to open up their hearts and their homes to these children, and I want to be able to be that person to show you what that journey is going to be like. So the first couple steps that I'm making right now is they don't know this, but I'm about to quit my job because my hours are just crazy, and I'm about to get a 9-to-5. I put in like 100 applications to 9-to-5 jobs. That way I can have my kids in childcare, adopted child that is, you know, school age, and just kind of take it from there. I do have 2 children of my own, which means right now in the space that I have, I can only adopt 1 child. But you can choose the ages that you want your child, your child or children to be. So right now what I'm doing is I'm only going to be able to take 5 and up for right now, just because I just don't have enough space. So one thing about being a foster parent is you have to have enough space for your child. So you have to have adequate bedroom space, you have to have enough space in your car, you have to have you don't even have to have much else than that. You just have to be able to afford your own bills, stuff like that, and be able to take care of the child. That's really it. I also looked up the requirements of being a foster parent. So it depends on your state, but here in my state, as long as you're over the age of 21, you don't even have to be married. As long as you're over the age of 21 and you have an adequate enough income, you're gonna be fine. You have income, the space, you know, just common sense stuff. You don't have to have a degree, you don't have to have, you know, a child care degree or anything like that. You don't even have to already have a kid. As long as you are old enough and you can support yourself and another child, they will help you support that child. I know a lot of people go into fostering, not a lot, but the bad ones. They go into fostering thinking that they're gonna be able to make some income off of that and stuff like that. Do not go into this if you wanna make money. It is not something that's worth the money. You're gonna be paid very little money to do it. And even then you'll be using that money to help that child. Only do this if you actually wanna help that child. Because if you go into this for the money, just get a regular job. Like if you want to make money, go get a job. Don't foster, because it is not going to be worth the money, because there is no amount of money that I guess could be equal to what you're gonna be giving that child. You know what I mean? You're gonna be paid a very little amount of money, but you're making a huge change in that child's life. So if you're going into it for the money, you're actually gonna be making it worse, because the child's gonna know you're doing that. You're gonna have to scrimp and cut corners, and it's not gonna be worth it. Go into it with a good heart. Go into it wanting to help the child. And honestly, only do it if you're, you know, financially stable enough to do it. Because if you go into it treating it as a job, that child's gonna know that. And that's gonna be just, might as well just let someone else who really wants to do it, because you're not gonna be helping at all.